rains, it pours. It's 10 after 10. What's today, baby?
Second.
The 2nd. September 2nd, I think. Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday? When you're having fun, you don't keep track of time, but that's neither here nor there. I carry a little old spare generator. I like to run it. I've had it 7 years, a little Honda 3000. One of them EUI or something, inverters. It'll run one of my air conditioners, and I run it at night. And when it ain't hot, keep baby doll cool. But I don't like to run that old end no more than I have to, because it ain't easy on gas. It likes the gas, so that Honda's easy on gas. So. Well, both my generators tore up. Last trip out west, the air conditioner went out. So, come home, bought me an air conditioner, put it on. Well, let me show you something. Air conditioner out there while I was out west, so I keep it as a spare. Well, my little old Honda was struggling with the air conditioner on the roof, so I hooked this one up. I had it sitting over there, corner lot in the winter. Hooked it up, and it run for a day, and then the Honda just got to where it just wouldn't hardly go at all. So we was without air conditioning, and baby doll wasn't happy. So I went to Lowe's and bought me a Craftsman Bang Banger, one of them loud ones. We sat down here in Walmart parking lot. I tried to get away from everybody, but it's running the show. It's running one of my big units up top, and that little unit, and still got spare. Now, this new unit that I put on don't pull but 13 amps. But my old unit up here pulls 20. So if I had a new unit up here where this old air conditioning unit is, I could run both these rooftop air conditioners off that little banger, loud banger. But I'm running the little window unit over there and cooling baby doll down and cooking supper. So we went about 100 miles today in the heat. Son, I've been on some crooked roads. I'll show you some back country roads that we've been on here on a video for long, so y'all be looking for it. We cooking supper. Y'all have a nice night. Like I said, when it rains, it pours. Had to buy that little generator last night. Got a big old end right there on that door. It quit running. It's 10 years old. I don't know if it's ever been serviced, because I ain't on it but a year, and it ain't giving me no trouble. And I'm on that little Honda right there 7 years, and it ain't never missed a beat till yesterday. And then it's a surgeon and won't stay running, so I called, couldn't get no information. Called trying to get it in, they wouldn't let me put it in nowhere. So it just ain't happening. So 2 weeks before they get me in. So I just went to Lowe's and bought me a $500 one and put her on there. That's a loud bang banger, but it gets the job done. Keeps us cool. That's all we care about. Like I said, when it rains, it pours. We got 3 generators up here. 2 of them got to be fixed, but I'll have them fixed when they get on. Hey y'all, I'm gonna show you something that we like, and one of the handiest things in an RV, and that's it right there. A little old handheld vacuum cleaner. You can clean up more crap with that little old thing. Keep it charged up. You drop something, you just grab it, put it into use, vacuuming up little spills and stuff and dust you see, just whatever you see just laying around. You just take that joker and fire it up. Keep that thing charged up. That's something that we really like in our RV. What you're looking at, just a shoe bag hung on the back of a door. Mama got shoes, and more shoes. She had to have a place to put them. If you can find a place to hang a shoe bag, you might not have to have that many shoes. But look at all them pockets that you can store stuff in. Whatever you need. Now, I ain't got that many shoes, but Mama got to have shoes. We got a bunch out there in the shed. In the storage room. That's one of the handiest things you can get. You can store all kind of stuff in them pouches. Cheap too. And they're cheap too. They ain't bad at all. Price wise. That's the way to do it. What's for supper at the Kolmetz house? I think they call them now. They're salmon croquets. I thought croquet was something you played with mallets and wooden balls in the yard with hoops. They say this is salmon croquet. Now, croquette, something. We just always called them salmon patties. Now, when I was a young'un, we didn't have salmon. There's my meal. I got some ketchup with some horseradish in it, a salmon patty, black-eyed peas, and cabbage. That's the meal at the Kolmetz house tonight. My granddaddy was a commercial fisherman in Panama City back in the 30s and 40s and 50s. Boat builder. Caught a lot of fish. We didn't have salmon patties back then. We had canned mullet, canned mackerel. Daddy and them would go down and get a big mess of fish off the boat when Papa would come in. Take them home and can them. Yeah, can them fish in quart jars and half-gallon jars. And we would have mullet and mackerel patties. We didn't have salmon. Salmon was a northern fish from up north. So we didn't have a lot of salmon patties back in the day, salmon croquettes. We had mullet croquettes and mackerel croquettes. They would even can catfish out of the river, bring them. They'd put them in them quart jars. They'd clean them, scale them, gut them, cut the heads off, put them in them quart jars, and can them. Yeah, they canned a lot of stuff back then. That's how we had fish patties back in the day. They were mackerel, mullet, brim, catfish, whatever they caught. They didn't even eat them old jackfish, red horse suckers, or whatever they could get. We ate them, and they was good. As good as this salmon patty stuff. Croquet. I always thought croquet. You can't even say it. Yeah, I can't even say it, much less spell it. Was a game we played with mallets and wooden balls and little hoops in the yard. But I found out it's something you eat too. Hey, we got breakfast for me at the Kolmetz house. There's 3 eggs, 2 biscuits, and 3 pieces of sausage, and yeah, Susan Mueller, thank you, that's ketchup. I eat ketchup. Well, my eggs, thanks to Susan Mueller for about 50 years ago introducing that to us when we was in the Navy together in Gulfport, Mississippi. We went by to see them the other day when we was out west and had the best time in the world. We going back just to see them.
Journey with you.
We pray we'll see you in the rapture.